Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Frank Boucher, your host, and today is the day. We'll be having fun putting everything we learned. So we've been practicing and learning working with Blazor WebAssembly and Azure Active Directory and trying to make work together with the Azure function to make some call and stay secure. But today, and we were playing in like a dummy project, very like tiny little project just to avoid any complexity, but now it's time, it's time to put everything we learned inside our project, because we were doing that for a cause, for something, right? We were not just doing that for fun. Yes, but at some point we want to use it. So today we're back to the Tiny Blazor Admin website, that tool, that little super light admin tool to manage our URL shortener that we create a little while ago. So that's the plan of today. Make it works, at least get some list of a URL, and we'll see from there. I think that's the goal of today. So we'll start to get back, familiarize again with the project, maybe put some task to make it clear what we are doing. We'll need also to have a branch on the URL shortener because now our function needs to be secure. So we need to have that token thing. Although we could call it, I could call it without any token, just kind of a pre-step just to see if it's working. Even if I pass token, if I don't check it, I mean, it will still work. Okay, so yeah, that's also possible. So we'll do that. We'll just don't be secure, but you know, that's a detail for like a baby steps. Yeah, so how about we get started? Ready? Let's do it. So we'll share my screen. Boom! So note of the day, the stream notes. If you didn't know, you can find all the stream notes. I need to find a better way to share that. I need to have like a, right now it's all in GitHub. It's really nice, but I need to update all the lists and all the projects. So see, Tiny Blazor URL doesn't even have a list. So I think I need to turn that as a blog and have a link. It will be easier, I think, and could be like, I could be buying Frank streams, or I don't know, something like that. Just make it easier. So anyway, all notes are usually available here. They are, like, you just need to find a good stream and you have like the list of all the stream. And today it's the stream 110. This is crazy. That's going way faster than I thought. And today we'll be working on this project. You know what? I will keep this handy. So Tiny Blazor Admin, that's the portal, that's the link, I mean. Well, hey, didn't work? You didn't start your bot, Mr. SureDev. Welcome to the stream. So back to that. So that's like, I created a little logo. Oh, I should start my my tools. Give me 1 sec. I don't think they are started. I definitely need some kind of script to start everything I need. Oh, you forgot to join my channel. Haha. Now we have it. Boom. So this is my new logo. And you know what? I like it. So I hope you do, because I like it. That's the logo for the Tiny Blazor Admin. I thought it was really nice. Whatever. So yeah, so we'll be working on that today. I did start a little bit. I thought, you know, just copy pasting from the previous project was not worth your time. So I did it offline. Also because
Bonjour. Hi.
I was really looking forward. Hey, hello, Mr. Russ. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, so we have a branch, simple MVP for minimal viable product. We'll play on that branch today. So yeah, so like all that still, well, like we need to remove the key vault because we're not using key vault anymore. So we'll need to update the dock. We have a lot of work to do. Let's get started. Weird. On Friday, I want to work on. I play a little. I fix a few things also on the chat bot, the cloud bot. Should be better now, keeping track of different things. But I want to add some toasters. Oh. Maybe I need to refresh it. Let me refresh it. What? Let's see. Is it still there? What? Oh. Okay, now I'm like, why it's opening browser? Let's just go here. GitHub, chatbot, SRC. Yeah, it should be there. If I do cloud, okay. Okay. Cool. Does Groversaurus is also a bot, or it's a real person? Who's a bot in here? We have so many bots. See, now I have this. Better, right? Does it stay forever? Apparently, yes. Oh. That's cool. Okay. It shows 0 for everyone who played the game. Oh yeah, so try stats. Because right now, the first time you try, because now I'm keeping track of every time you do a tentative. So by default, your iris score is 0, sorry, since you didn't land. Instead of showing nothing. So I show 0 by default, and then if you land, you will go higher and you'll have your stats, how many times you drop, how many times you land, and your highest score. I couldn't resist. I had a little bit of stuff, and this weekend I was like, yeah, okay, I would like to do more about it, and I was looking for a toaster, like a notification, so instead of showing that ugly grid, I was like, oh, you know, it could be like the chat, just like bumping up stuff. But yeah, and that's all I need. It should be our bot, like the logo. I need to make it move or make a GIF, animated GIF of it. But yeah, so I need some kind of toaster, but the only one I found was Gcore, and I was like, yeah, I'm not sure Gcore is the one I should be using. Anyway, Oh my god. Okay, so that's the thing. We'll need to clean up the dock before I forget everything. Okay, so let's go in, get cracking, and oh, I want to show that. That was funny, I thought. So today I'm wearing my Get Crackin' t-shirt, but since there's a lot of green and, oh, yellow is, oh, that's yellow. So apparently the green and the yellow are too close, so they go for green. So cool. I'm in the cloud. Can you clip that, someone? I'll show that to Get Crackin'. Nice logo in the cloud. Okay. Let's be half serious now. Woo! Oh my god. Nah. That's what happened when you take too much coffee. So I don't want to do this project. Not this one. Tiny Blazor, yeah. And oh, did I change the cloud background? Well, it's the boards. Boards. I want the boards. I want to go for the Tiny Blazor Admin. We need to change the background of that board to use this logo, and it will be huge because I didn't create a smaller version. So I need to take this URL and where is it again? Background. Remove background URL. What? Oh, copy link address. Hide this board background image. No, forever. Oh, we need to have like a white background and smaller version of it. Because, you know. I'm assuming I could. Oh, I still have it. Boom. Right. Oh, there it is. Add file or image. No. That's good. Cool. There's one thing I didn't make a correction, so let me know. Ah, cool. Happy for you, Air Muro Dev. Yeah, with all those drops, like, yeah. If you text and I don't read your message, with all those drops, I may miss it. So just repeat. I won't be obfuscated. Not obfuscate. Yeah, obfuscate. Right. I won't be mad for you to ask again, just because I probably miss it with all the drops, and I don't mind all the drops, by the way. Sure, Dev, before you ask, just people have fun. I'm happy with it. Yeah, so one thing I didn't fix is, you know, sometime the bot was missing not saving your iScore because the caps was not. I didn't fix that. Like I was kind of not able to reproduce. I'm not sure why that was happening. Maybe it was because I was doing it manually. So if you notice that today, let me know. So for example, if I do score right now, so Grooverus has 15, yes, 63 for Shirley Dev. Who else then? Lurk Dev. And oh, Shirley Dev. Oh yeah, okay, Shirley Dev, you beat your score. So let me know if for some reason, if you think the bot, not client, clean, didn't track properly. We'll fix that. Like, I just didn't want to force a uppercase or a lowercase because maybe, I'm not sure if it's possible. I think it's not possible to have the same username for two different people with just like the caps change. So I think I could, it's safe to do, but I was just not sure, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't play with that. That's a lot of blah blahing. Anyway, it should keep tracks of all your stuff. And I want to do it also, like, that's another thing I want to do. I would like to have notes. I would like to add, like, if people are hosting, all those things. So, you know, my stream notes, like, I could have, like, at the beginning of a stream, I could add, okay, project, and specify the project. So, like, everything is set. And like all the raids, the subscribers, like everything could be generated. That would be cool also. So I think we really need to have a background, not a background, but a server side. You should show display name if you can. You should show display name. What do you mean, Shirley Dev? You should show display name. Oh, you think there's a difference between the name and the user? I think for in Camtasia, I think it's just okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I have it, but yeah. Okay, so here, let's clean that. Okay, so we are in progress, adding the key vault to keepers. Yeah, this is we don't do that. No, it's not that one. It's So this is close. Yes. Create a minimal. Yeah. So we are working on that. Write a manual. Deploying. Yes. Create a wallpaper. It's to do. So cool. Okay. That's definitely a thing. So right now, that's the Tiny Blazor Admin. Okay, so I did, like I said, move things around. So let me show you, do a little tour. So, drop with the plane. This is sad. Sure, JT, some like a plane crashing. Let's assume it didn't crash. Let's assume it just went off the radar. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So here what I did is I did create a few new classes. So we still have our AZ function authentication message handler. This is a very long class name. I still have the function client, and now I have the shortener secure service to replace that one. That one we'll remove it. So today the plan is to kind of move the code forward. That will be our, like, the secure service where we call the Azure function and everything. So yeah, and the other class, it's still the same class we were using in the previous version of our client. So what I want to do today is, right now I move all the code. So now I think what we could do is go here and call that that function. So instead of what's new, it should be the version we're using. So let's go in the portal. I think I didn't delete the version I was using. Let's go here. And resource group, I think I still have the stream demo. I'm not sure if the stream demo, oh yeah, cool. So stream demo. So we have an Azure function in there. So I should be able to call it. Right. So here, I still need in my settings, I will still need, oh yeah, I didn't update the app settings. I need to do that. Yeah, okay, so what do I need to do in app settings? It was, oh yeah, first it's in www root, it's here. So now I need to add the token client. And oh no, okay, so I need to change that also, right? Oh, it doesn't show when you beat. You just do go check in the CloudBot cherry dev. I did have some delay. See the cloud GIF disappear by itself. So if you go on the CloudBot, you will see I have like a delay there. I think it's wait. Oh, my coffee start to be cold. Oh yeah, so I need to change that. It's not a good function, and I need to have a security thing on my function. Okay, so that's the function I want. So I need to change this here. I want to use this thing instead. And now we need to also do the token thing, whatever, in the Azure function, right? So in the Azure function, we need to go in authentication authorization. We need to set it on Azure Active Directory, say express. Create a new AD app. Yes. Grand command. Think that's it, right? Say OK. And token allow external redirect. Save. Why it's off? Overview. Okay. Okay. So now, if I run this guy, I should be able to have. Whoops! I missed a lot of stuff. So now the function we want to call is, if I go in function, we would like to call the I will still need to pass the token, right? Though we could force it just for right now. So let's do URL list. So get function URL. So yeah, so I will do this here just for right now as we are testing. So let's see if we have more scores. Copperbeard. It doesn't show up. Copper's bird. So it missed some time, right? So I will need to fix that. So there's really a problem, and I'm not sure why. This is sad. And surely, Dev, you lost your score. This is strange. Let me go property. Oh, refresh. No refresh. Refresh browser when scenes become active. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, so I deactivate the auto refresh, but it shouldn't be a problem though. It's strange. So now if I do scores, I reset everyone. Sorry, but anyway, it's a work in progress. But now also you could do stats. That's a new thing. And see, so I have one tentative right now. One tentative and yeah, anyway. Hopefully that thing now will be better. It won't refresh every time. Okay. So I think I'm just scared now to to test that thing. Okay. here we need to call the get list. So in AZ client, and that's the AZ function client right here, we need instead of what's new, we need the get URL. Right, get list URL, get URL list. So we need that, doesn't require anything. And the secure, again, this, boom. So now I should go in the secure and change this, and I don't need any string, any parameter. So this is wrong, let's remove that. And it's returning not a, it's returning a list of things. So we need to work on that thing. Okay. So if we look here, we need, and it will be a list of, right? Where was get URL list? It was a short URL list. Oh, that was it. Oh, so I had a class for that. I will need to add more classes. Do you all already have that class? Oh yeah, I already have. But I need to add the and I need to put the capital T. I don't know why I put the lower cap T in a bunch of stuff. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need you for now. We'll get back to you. Now we need this. Voila. Okay. So this, oh, let's, you know what, let's, from here, let's just copy the code so to have an idea what we were doing. So I was creating my, okay, so I was calling the thing and then looping through. Oh no, that's the code. What? Okay, so that was to get the URL. Okay, so we don't need that. I was doing this. So we don't need this. So now content is equal to string object. Oh, that was the, okay, yeah, but I don't need anything. Yeah, so I could okay, so it was used here, but I don't need it for this one, right? Does it mean I need to do a get? response. And I need to pass the cancel. So it was send send async. I need to build a request first. So cancellation token, boom. Oh yeah, but now so here it's a request, and here it's the response. So I need to change this thing. So I'm assuming here that's in my but I don't want to use any client. I want to use this client. So already have client. So right. So this I don't need. And I need to use underscore client. Could I do? Could I do this? JSON convert. That was forgot. It's in the JSON.NET, right? Yeah, Newton G7. Let's do something like that here. Boom. So it did work. Okay, so everything was added to the what's that by? What's spelled? Oh, I click maybe on in the bottom. So now if I do this, I can use this. Okay. Not all path return value. Before it was like, yeah, blah blah blah, return. Oh, now I have it. But yeah, I have a try catch and both return. Oh no, here I don't return. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I need to fix that. So let's do this for now. But that was one of the issue we had, a task in the URL shortener where we need to fix that. So now we have this, we have that. Can it compile? No. Could not found, missing. What? Short URL entity could not be found. Oh. Cannot implicit convert. Okay, so here, yeah, so this need to change to this. Voila, and now in here we need to fix that. So an easier way will be to, hey guys, try your stats just to see if it's working. Let me know. Fragbird93. I hope the bot keep it. Don't forget about it. Two tentative, one LAN, high score 93. Looks like it's working. What? 2 tentative, 0 then high score 0. Okay, that's cool. I think right now the problem is it just that commies that did you ever land? Did it forget anything? What do you do? No, Neverland? Okay. Right now we're tracking, like the issue we have is at some point it doesn't register your I score. I think it's because of the capitalization of the letters. And also it might forget. So we need to track that and find the pattern so we could fix it on Friday. So if that's your job. If you can help me, it will be appreciated. Is it better? Okay, so now we need to, yeah. So let's go in the AZ URL shortener. Oh, do I have it here? Yeah, I have it, right? For each, yeah. This is the asynchronous like await, but there's a await. What? Not now. Let's go see what we did it, how we did it in the admin tool. If I go here and I go source and I go to the page and URL. Yeah. Just like that, right? Nothing fancy. Okay. But why here it's complaining? Oh, maybe I should do this. So I don't need that. So why here it's not complaining? What's different? So here I'm in code.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey! Wow, Casey, how are you? Walking Casey. Wally Casey. Like that looks the same to me, right? This async method lack await. There's an await. And we'll run synchronously. Consider maybe it's just the Blazor. Let's do .NET build. Maybe I need to do a clean or something like that. let's close it and reopen it. Sometime Visual Studio is confused. Does the stats match, guys? Okay, so see now, or maybe it's not there yet. Okay, so let's try it. I'm scared. What if it works? Let's try that. Okay, so now let's, if I do here, I should see our login. There's an error. Try to log you in. Okay, 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 that's cool. Okay, there's an error. So we didn't register properly. That's fine, that's fine. Probably forgot something. Well, you know what, let's just push the code for, just commit, I mean, the code, so, okay, so probably we didn't register the stuff correctly. So I will move this guy. URL shortener for now. Move to desktop 2, please. And okay, so so it's in the authentication. So it's probably that my, oh, I think so this I should delete, right? It's not used. If I check here, I had none. So I can remove those two. Delete. Delete. Okay, so now I have only that one in here. So now let's go validate the client ID. See if it's still valid. So if I go in, let's open another portal. So I want to go in Active Directory and let's go app registration first. So if I go this here, so yeah, so that's good. So it's there. Is it enterprise application? And here I have my tiny backend. But let's rerun again. The problem was the login, right? Oh, did I? No, that part was working before. Let's go again in the here, app registration, this one, is it endpoints? No. That should works. Oh my god. Did I not create it correctly? Let's try again. So if I go log in now, yeah, I have the pop-up. There was an error. Oh. I have too many app registration. I think it was that one, Blazor test, right? Like that's my key. So in my settings, should works. That's the same I have, right? Oh, is that the same? Two, 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So localhost. Like that's what I was calling, right? Yeah. I know it's tiny, but see, like I'm using this. You know what? Let's try something. Let's say I open that in incognito mode. Asking me again. Let's try again. No. So 206, what's 206? Is it the tenant? Yeah. Right now I'm just using this part, so it should work. Why it's not working? So is it because this part is not finished? Maybe because I didn't complete the token from the other part? Maybe. Okay, let's go. If I go back in the here, if I do all apps I was using before this one, now let's go here, Active Directory, and app registration, all application, and now I'm using this one. So now we need to compare those two. I can keep it there, here and here, because now in here I have an exposed API, in here I also have one, so that works. Here I don't have an app registration, so the app registration it's 7C something. Let's open another portal. What was it again? 7C, I think. 7C86, I think that's or one, right? Yeah. So I need here to do an app registration, and I want to use that. I should stop that. Okay, so now that's match. Could it be just that? Permission, API permission. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I need this, right? Cool. So if I try that run again, let's log in. Let's try score, see if does it reflect the truth. Oh, Jason, GT sum for 17 and you're not showing up. So there's some, like, see, it's funny where I'd show your name as all your lowercase. So there's something there. With sometime it show lowercase and others not. So we'll need to fix that definitely. Well, I cannot spell correctly. Yeah, so we need to fix that. Yeah, so probably because in those two, I think the Copper's birds also were like, probably because you changed the cap on those ones, and F Bouchero's my also, I changed the cap, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, so our fix still didn't fix everything. So here I have the Azure Active Directory graph user read. I have the Azure Service Management, and I have the runtime. So it's not what I have here. Yeah, we'll fix it Friday. Well, or Shirley Dev, you can fix it if you want and do a PR. So it will be already done on Friday. Okay, let's reopen. Stream. Yeah, let's go back to this blog post. There's something that we're missing. Maybe I did with my... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, authentication ID token. Oh, it's there. In the authentication, yeah, that part is the same. Easy authentication, Tiny plugin AAD. Easy function test. Yeah. Oh, but I don't think the problem is here. Because right now we are in this guy. We need to uncheck that. No, just leave it here. It shouldn't be a problem. We create the app registration, we did that. Okay, and then you create the app, we did that. App setting, JSON under the file, root, blah blah blah. We have that. The next section is when we call the function, but we shouldn't care right now about it. Oh, that's the thing. Scope name, expose an IP and IP. So here in the API, no, in expose an API. I did that here. Did I add scope? I don't think I need that. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah. Because that's if you access. Yeah. Oh, is it enabled though? Yeah. In Azure Active Directory, tap the API permission. Yes. So that's where we were a little bit different. So let's try to fix that. So choose my API. What? Oh, add permission. Oh, I already did that. No, my API. No result. Because I already added, right? Yeah, I had it here. Select Azure Function Registration, tap Delegate Permission, and make sure that user persona is checked. Add permission. So we did that. Now the function is locked down. Yeah, not really. What's missing? Let's go check again. Programs. Why it's not working? It should. I hate that. using that. I don't have any firewall. How can I not have more detail? That's what bugs me. How can I... There was an error trying to log you in, and then there's just one thing. So there, it looks like doesn't found the URL. Okay, let's... Frank, it's right in your face. You don't see it, but it's there. Okay, let's try this one. That's the no, that's Tiny Blazor. So let's try this one. If that one doesn't work anymore, it means the app is broken. For a second, I read 815 and I was like, what? Login. Ah! So the app is broken. Aha! So the app is broken. I'm not crazy. So Active Directory, app registration, I want to use that thing. Did things change? So user personalization doesn't exist for resource blah blah blah. Oh, I didn't know I have information here. Interesting. Okay, so the application blah 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 asks for scope user personalization that doesn't exist on the resource. Contact the vendor. There it is. Ugh. So I need a scope. You will need to set the application ID before you can add permission. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so scope name. So we need this scope. Was admin and user. Scope is just a permission that the client need to paste the client ID. Oh, the client ID. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Next, expose the API. For your function app, not, yeah, so no. That's not what I want to do. I don't think I need that. What I need though is here. If I go in the, okay, let's go back in the function, man. Let's go back in the function here. This is my Azure function. If I go in here, now I have Azure Active Directory and it's using this. I need to go in this app, right? use the express option, allow anonymous requests because my validate API express. Cool. Some additional configuration. So now I need to go there and yeah, well, I think I did that. So let's go. So I need to find this guy. So here, yeah. And now I need to go in app registration. No. App registration, search for this guy in all applications, search for this guy. I have it. So here I need API permission, or I expose an API. So this is here. So if I do this, user persona is there, and it's all there. And if I do this, that's my client ID, and I give access to that scope. Ah, why it's not working? Oh, sorry, I missed a bunch of stuff. The drop game, that's Pixel Dev. Oh, the source code, no, you won't be able to find the source code. That's Instafluff stuff. You can find him. Here, but yeah, it's a private project. Michael, the frustrated dev, welcome to the stream. I'm going well, but I could share part of your name right now. Like, I don't know why it's not working. It should be working. I was working last week. So that's why I'm kind of... Yeah, well, like, my point is to understand it and then help people in the documentation to, like, I'm so close. No, the full scope URL registration is typically the same of your function app. Oh, so it works. Because it just connects to the function right now. So if I do here and I paste that, it's redirecting to Frankie's notes, because in my Azure function we have it open somewhere, right? Do we? No? Let's go back here. Azure function. In the Azure function, I have where they put that now with the new UI. It's in the proxy. I'm not sure why it's not showing the proxies. I have a proxy. And like the default redirect URL is Frankie's notes. So it's connecting. Oh my god, 99, 97, 98. All in one drop. Pretty cool, surely they have scores. Okay, let's do a scores. Oh, sorry, I didn't. So let's first do this. What? What? Doesn't let me. Okay. Shout to InstaFluff, you can find it. That's stupid. Put my name. InstaFluff, it's out this spelling. Now if I do scores, it's pretty cool. Good result. You know what? Let's fix that right now. We'll go in command and let's bring this guy here so you see what I'm doing. I have a command here and it's SO. So I thought user ID, but yeah, user ID, that's not what I want. Is this parameter here. Okay, so if I do could I do something like this? Will it work? If we try again. Yes and no, because what I wanted was the URL. So it means I need to do probably, because like I was doing the app to save time. So let's go, if I go here, so what I need to do is something like that. But my problem was, like, if I do this and now I try again, let's do SO. That will works, but what I like to do is do it with the @ so that was not working. Just to avoid typos. Right? Anyway. Let's go back to our stuff. Oh, okay, think. I could try to create another one. Oh, and stuff love, yeah. So that's my function. But right now I'm not connecting to that. What I'm connecting to is Blazor. It's to this one. I log out. Not log in, I cannot see the log out, so Blazor test, ask for the scope. Something finishing by a 3. So it is in the same. So it's asking, it should be asking for this scope. Expose API. So it should be asking for scope, user impersonator, right? Should be asking for that. Questions? Don't know if you saw my previous question. What issue? Oh, okay. So, sorry. Good point. Thanks for asking again. So last week, or for the past 3 weeks, we've been working in a lighter version without any context and anything, and it was working. So we're using Azure Active Directory connect to get authenticated in our app, and then we also use a token to call our function. So now I just brought the code that was working inside our Tiny Blazor Admin website, and I'm just trying to get authenticated. So when I'm running, so let's close this page, don't save. So that's the setting. So that's our Tiny Blazor. So now if I'm running that, it start the app. So that's our app. And if I do login, it go connect to our application. So log in to Microsoft Online with our tenant and our app ID. So we should get authenticated. I'm not asking anything right now. I don't try to connect to the function or anything. So get there, get the thing here, and then if it fails. So that's the problem we have right now. And if I take that URL here and paste it there and change all this for space, the application Blazor test asks for a scope user persona, but that doesn't exist for the resource 2703. Start by 27. So I'm just not sure. So worst case, let's say it's already trying to connect. Like it should be trying to connect to what? On the resource. So that's the resource ID. Can you try in private session? Yeah, I did try, but let's try again, no problem. So I thought also that I was already authenticated. Hey, how are you, Stefan? So let's do this. So see again, portal. If I do now log in, so now I will just get authenticated. I don't know why it's always asking me twice. So now it's trying to go for the maybe I should clean up all the mess and start again with clean authenticated. So we like see, so there's the same problem. Clear the cookie in the normal browser. Let's try again. Yep. You want me to test first or see the permission? So that's the app registration. And it's authentic. It should go there. Not sure if this should be a check. Maybe I should create another one. I think the access token maybe need. Oh, where is it again? Access token? Okay. Yeah, but like I'm surprised because in the API permission, it's here. Although like that's not the good function. Or is it again? I'm curious, if you have an input, maybe we can add it just to get it working. Okay, click the admin consent button. What? So let's log in. Nope. Whoops. So the application, blah blah blah, ask for the scope. Like, that's the thing here. Like, it's asking for the resource and it's looking for this resource. So let's see if we can find this resource. I think that should be our Azure function. So if I go in resource group or all resources, and can I add? Where do we add filter? Is it filter? Okay, so if I go check this resource group, right now, what's the resource ID of this? Something and then by 3. So that's 2. This is a 9. Maybe I should create a new app and start. Because now I have too many stuff open. How much time do I have? Not much. I hate when I... Well, look like we won't be resolving that one today. And I have meetings coming, so I cannot extend too much today. So I think what I suggest is I will clean that up. Can I see a screenshot? What? Can I send a screenshot to you, Frank? Yeah. You can... Yeah, how you suggest to do that? Twitter? I'm F. Boucheros on Twitter. VMs are open, so you should be able to do that. I'm assuming you want me to open it in private, Michael? Is it public or private? Yeah, I looked at that earlier and I was like, let's have a quick look. So we'll keep your things there, and after that we'll be rating. So stay with me. I will close this. Let's open this guy. Oh, do I have already? So let's close our app. Okay, stop working. Excellent. So Bing there and keep this one. So we want to go in here and I want to go in app registration. I want to go with this guy, an API permission.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, I don't see my chat. Stefan. AD core service. What's AD core service? Was it your stuff? No. Yeah, it is your stuff. So I need to do this. Hey Michael, how are you? I'm battling, like, things that works on last Wednesday are not working anymore. Yeah, but I will need to check a little bit more. I don't want to rush that. So what I will do is I will clean the application registration I have, and maybe I will try it again, because I think our code is good. It's just like we messed around so much with different things that maybe we screwed up something. And I will write the step that I'm doing, because part of doing this is also helping the doc to get better. So I will clean that up. If I'm trying offline, then I will keep all my tracks, like doing like, okay, I'm doing this step by step, having like a really clear, or maybe I will record myself just to make sure, or I will do it on stream on Wednesday. But right now I really need to go because I have a meeting, like I have a bunch of meetings back to back to back to back. That's my life now. that's so cool. And we'll do that. So any suggestions? I saw Jeff was going live, so I think I will rate him. I'm not sure if I rate him previously, so stay with me. We'll go rate him. Jeff, boom, raid. So now let's do a score. See the final score of today. So congratulations to Lucky Dev, who, oh no, like the original jerk is the winner today. Oh no, like wow, Grosvenor. So the bot Grosvenor is the champion today. So congrats to you, Mr. Butt. And yeah, looking forward to see you on Friday, where we'll fix a few issues we had in the chatbot. We'll also I want to put, instead of like having that very ugly white page, we'll use some toaster notification. I think it will be better. And until then, I'll say you bye-bye, and let's go for a raid. Sending love. Ciao.